Between the Listings with Aaron and Amy. We are real estate agents by day and real people all the time. This is a podcast about conversations about real estate, what happens in between, and some of our favorite people. Today we have Aleka DeGraaf, and she's with Fortified Dreams Property Solutions. She's the owner, and she's going to be talking with us about property management as well as all the other areas surrounding that, I'm sure. So welcome, Aleka.
Thank you so much for having me.
Glad to have you here.
Being here, and we're so excited to be in your space. It is amazing. So thank you for hosting us.
Thank you. And I love having people here. The best part about this is just having people in the building.
Yeah, this is a beautiful building. So actually, this building is one of the older ones in downtown Greensboro. So yeah, tell us a little bit about this space. I mean, it's very cool overall.
From what I know, it was originally built in the early 1900s, and the longest use was Chakra Salon and Spa, downtown Greensboro. Sheila owned it for 20 years, so pretty amazing that she left a legacy here. And then we came in about a year and a half ago and kind of converted it into real estate and office space.
Very cool. And that kind of goes right into your whole property management side of things, which we'll talk about in just a minute.
Absolutely.
We are going to have some poor decisions by Mixer Rick coming up right now. So Rick, why don't you come on in?
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
Fabulous.
We are thirsty.
You're thirsty? Okay, I got you. I got you on this one.
Many poor decisions.
Did we happen to notice the glasses today?
We
Look at this.
love.
Surprise, surprise.
We love.
Thank you.
So,
Yep.
So what is this?
yeah, what do we have?
I actually don't know. But what I did was I took the principles for making a cocktail. I had the spirit, had something sweet. I also put in some citrus, so some acid or bitters. So it all rounded itself out. The funny story is I had a whiskey drink lined up, and I was like, these gals aren't gonna like this. So I literally, on the fly, with what I had, made this up. So it consists of vodka, yellow chartreuse, which is from France. It is made by monks, and there's like hundreds of little herbs and things in there. And then at the bottom is an amarena cherry, and then I have some seltzer water, all sorts of stuff. So if you want, during the show, as you all are doing your thing, if you think of a name, you have at it. Oh, and there's lime juice in there, fresh squeezed lime juice.
Oh, wow.
So lots of fun things in there. And I've got to remember how I did this. So if you guys like
This
it.
is awesome. So let's
we get to
toast
cheers?
and let's each take a sip and think of a name. And then if our subscribers have a thought to the name, put it in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll make it our signature opening drink.
You never know.
All right, you gals have a
pretty good.
wonderful podcast.
Thank you.
Ooh, can I already come up with my name?
Yeah,
Yes.
what do you think?
I'm calling it a Chasing Charlie.
Chasing Charlie. Ooh.
I'm doing it. Calling it a Chasing Charlie.
That is awesome.
That's pretty fabulous. I like it because it's not too sweet.
Yeah, it's got a little effervescence to it.
Yep. And a really good balance.
I think I am going to say it is a spring summer refresh.
Y'all are putting me on the
nice.
spot.
This is
I'm
the
not
time.
exactly sure right now.
Yeah.
I think the name of this should be called Fortified Dreams.
Oh.
What do we
I think that should be our new signature opening cocktail. Mixer
like
Rick,
it.
you have hit it out of the park.
This is a winner.
So
Thank you.
Fortified Dreams will be
I like
the
that.
new opening cocktail for Life Between the Listings.
Thank you. I love
love
it.
That works. And actually,
love it.
Aleka is one of our sponsors, so this is actually quite appropriate. And that was not even planned. That was
love
not going to
it.
be one of those, you know.
I love
just-
it.
It was off the cuff,
Totally
as we
off
are.
the cuff. Yeah.
I love it.
So we love that.
Au naturel.
So let's roll right in. Why don't we get talking about
Tell me.
what you do? So let's talk a little bit about property management. There's a lot that goes into that. First
Very
off,
much.
our property managers in North Carolina are real estate agents.
Yes, every property manager who manages other people's properties has to be a licensed real estate agent.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yep. If you're managing your own properties, you don't have to be licensed, but if you want to manage other people's, you do.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people don't know that.
Very much, yes.
Yeah. And there's probably people out there that are managing properties that are not licensed agents?
Hopefully not. There are some caveats. If it's a corporation who owns a large multifamily, they can have a property manager on site and unlicensed assistants. But generally, if you're going to have a property management firm, that's kind of the established setup that you want to have.
Right.
Okay, interesting.
So, what are some pitfalls if you have somebody that they're one and done or two and done, and they live in another state, and they think they're managing their properties? You and your team is so buttoned up. So let's talk about the benefits of actually having somebody that helps them find renters, helps them
Maybe
just
screen
manage
them.
it
How does
because
that
you're
work? Yeah.
not here.
Yeah, what's the process that you kind of go through with this?
Yeah.
So out of state people, the biggest pitfall for them is they don't have eyes on their property. They don't know who they're screening. So some of that is pretty much a big struggle. I mean, you want to hire property management for your eyes on the property, boots on the ground, and local knowledge of the market. So they might list a property at $1,600 a month in rent when really it should only get $1,425. Or the converse, they might list it for $16 when they couldn't have gotten $1,850. And so they're either leaving money on the table or they're not making enough. And that's a little bit concerning where we're really locked into our market. So probably within a $25 to $50 range, I can give you a really great rental estimate. I could tell you exactly what I could rent that property for, and then you wouldn't actually feel my management fee for that. Meanwhile, you get all of the benefits of having the boots on the ground, local eyes, and also our vendor network to make sure that we can take care of repairs for you. So really, we're the full package for an out-of-state investor to just kind of be able to 100% rely on us to take care of their properties for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's so important right now because we have, I know in the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I know when Amy and I were here and we did the investor realtor collab at your venue, and talking about so many investors that are coming in from out of state. They don't know
And
our
out of the
market.
country.
And out of the country.
And yes, and they're like, well, I just know this is a great place to invest. I know it's exploding, which we are exploding.
Right.
Very much so.
Guilford County is huge. Forsyth, I mean, everybody's
Yeah, the
exploding.
triad of North Carolina is growing, is exploding. There's so much coming
By
into this
leaps
area.
and bounds.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I know that you spoke about something to where when you talk to an investor that wants to have properties, maybe multiple that they rent out, was it a guarantee or something like that that you do as far as the rent goes if they default on the rent?
So there's a couple different sections to that question. The first is that you guys as buy-sell agents are the buy-sell experts, and we are the experts in the property management. And that's very important to sort of distinguish the difference between that. So you guys helping investor clients as purchasing the properties is fantastic. And then in your pockets, you have a property manager to help with rental rates or suggestions, all of that kind of stuff. So once you turn over an investor client to us, we take over, once they've purchased the property, we took over the management of it. So the cool part about the guarantee is it's kind of two-sided. If we place a tenant, we guarantee that we're going to place a decent tenant. Of course, tenant screening is not 100% foolproof, but we do the best we can. So our guarantee is we will actually eat the cost of a summary ejectment, removing a tenant, if we place a bad tenant. Or another guarantee that you're kind of talking about too is that we are the local market experts. We can get the maximum rates, but we also offer a tenant guarantee, which says that we can put them in a program if they're a little bit more of a high risk that allows them to be able to guarantee a certain amount of rent and payback if that tenant actually defaults. So it's kind of double, it's a benefit to both. The property manager is going to place a tenant and guarantee the fact that they want to place a good tenant because we have to be in relationship with them for a year. And then the owner is going to get a guarantee if we do place a bad tenant, we actually have funds behind us to compensate them if something happens and they're going to get paid for time.
So it's like a massive safety net
Yes.
on all sides, which honestly, I've never heard of that
No,
until
I
we
haven't
sat
heard of
with
it
you.
either. Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think your company is like the whole package.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've spent a few years kind of honing in, being pretty specific about some things that maybe some of the bigger traditional firms can't offer. But what we really do is we're agile and we're one point of contact communication, and we're very good about really integrating technology and AI, kind of the buzzwords, but then bringing that human experience back into it. So an owner or a tenant is always going to be able to contact their property manager, but then we have all of the technology in place to make everything kind of easier in the whole product.
Run seamlessly.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you find that, excuse me, what are some of the things that you find that the tenants seem to like about your company and the way that it's being run compared to other ones that they've worked with?
One of the biggest things actually is getting accepted into the property. So there's a lot of tenants who run into credit issues or income or potentially previous evictions. And bringing in those guarantee programs actually kind of offsets that. And so we open up to a much broader pool of tenant acceptance. Some companies are pretty ingrained in their ability to say, we have these strict standards, and kind of want to stick to it. And maybe their listings are on market a lot longer. But right now in like a spring summer market, we're on market less than 30 days for a rental.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's really short.
So that's, again, because we're able to offer lots of different options for tenants to qualify for the properties with that safety net in place for an owner in case they don't work
I
out.
feel like that flexibility has got to be great for the owner and for the tenant.
I mean, like I said, it's an amazing safety net that honestly, like for us as realtors in the industry for a long time, and we have investors that we work with,
Right.
it gives us the confidence to say, you need to go with Fortified Dreams because it's the whole package. I'm not going to give you somebody that will check in once a year, or they only check in when the tenant moves out. They dyed their hair jet black in the bathtub 5 times, and the bathtub is now black.
Also happens.
I had that happen too.
Yes.
It's just the whole package, which
Yes.
gives us as realtors peace of mind. And I think that's why it's so important that not only do we love your space, but putting you out there
Thank
to
you.
the public
Yeah.
and sharing with the consumer and the investors that we work with and potential investors that will watch this podcast and say, you know, I always thought about, but I don't live there, or
It's
I
hard
don't
to
have
manage.
the time.
How do I have someone
Yes.
with boots on the ground that can watch everything and make sure things are being
Boots
done?
on the ground 100%. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, and the biggest part of that is putting your team in place. So as an investor, you have to have a team. Buy-sell agents who are experts in the market, and then property management who has the vendors who can then make the repairs on the property, an excellent lender, a really great home warranty. There's all kinds of things that you can really build out for an investor who might be out of state or out of country and say, we're here as your dream team. That's what we're doing. So that's kind of how Fortified Dreams came about, is to be
It's a great
the
name
dream
because it really
team.
kind of pulls together
well, it's
all
like
of
the
that.
greenhouse for everything.
Exactly.
That's
In
exactly
Greensboro.
the greenhouse
Look
in
at what just
Greensboro.
happened there.
100%.
Greenhouse in Greensboro.
I mean,
I love it.
we can't. And the fact that, I'm just going to put a little plug, that you're in downtown
I love
and
it.
you are passionate
Yes.
You
about
live here, you
downtown
work here,
Greensboro.
you're helping
Yes.
to develop here. So what
Yes.
are some of the things that you're doing in downtown? Because you've got a great passion for that.
Oh, I love downtown Greensboro. So first off, my office is downtown.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 229 South Elm Street. And we're incredibly involved in the Downtown Greensboro initiative with all the local business owners on Elm Street / in the downtown area.
Awesome.
We attend monthly events. We work really hard to work on sort of the barriers that the general public might feel in terms of coming downtown, really advocating for parking, which is a huge hot button right now.
I was going to say, what are some of those barriers that you're seeing? I would think parking, because
Yep.
we've had some different parking garages go down and people maybe haven't been here in a while.
Correct.
They don't know what's available.
Yeah, and there's so much parking available. Downtown just put in, or the city of Greensboro just put in an initiative to make all the parking free after 5 p.m.
Which is amazing.
And on
if
the
that happens.
weekends
Yeah,
in the
love
streets.
that. Awesome.
Even on Church Street behind our building, there's free parking. There's at least 30 free spaces back there.
Yep.
So
We've been there, parked there.
if you're coming downtown to support the restaurants,
Yeah.
Dear Dad's just came downtown. Pangea is down
Yes.
here. Pura Vida is down here. There's some really great locations, Prime, that are down here, literally on the 200 block where we are. Crafted the Art of Tacos. She's been down here forever and
Forever.
ever.
She's a staple.
Well, and let's talk about First Friday.
First Friday is
Yes.
fabulous.
Give a plug for First Friday.
Yep, come downtown on First Fridays. They close off the street.
So
it's-
much fun.
So it's a
Love
pedestrian
it.
alley. People can come down and they can check out maybe potential food trucks they've never been
Yep.
to, or businesses that might feel difficult to get into, but
Yeah.
now you can walk to them. So one block off, you can park. You're up on Elm Street immediately, and then you get to enjoy the 200 block down. A little bit further is Hamburger Square, which we all know about, which is the Natty Greens,
Yes.
Little Brothers
Love it.
corridor.
Yeah. Love.
Just B is down there. And again, I know these business owners personally because I meet with them monthly. We're all on an incredible email chain when we have to talk to each other. And we're out here advocating for our city, right? So like you sell real estate in Greensboro. I bring in tenants to live in Greensboro. This is what we should be doing. We
Right.
should be talking about and promoting our downtown area because it's exceptional
It's part
down
of the heart
here.
of your city,
Absolutely.
right?
It
It's the
is,
history,
and
it's
we
the
need to
heart,
bring
it's
it
the,
back.
It's the culture and the vibe.
100%. And I think Amy and I are going to get together with you, and hopefully we will be present with our man TJ.
Yeah.
And actually do a podcast live on the First Friday.
I love
Which
it.
I'm really
And
excited about
we're
doing
just
that.
going to blow
Yes.
up downtown Greensboro because
We'll do it.
y'all need to come back to
Yeah,
downtown Greensboro.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is where it's at, the restaurants, the people, the fun, the shops. We need to support our town. So
Yes.
come on.
Absolutely.
Well, and the best part, if you have season tickets at Tanger, you should be eating at a downtown restaurant before.
Yes.
Make your reservations. There's too many reservation platforms. Book a 5:30 dinner. You can make a show by 7:30.
Easy peasy.
Enjoy all the different restaurants that are downtown. The local shopping. There's eyeglass down here. There's tattoo parlors down here.
There's so many great
There's
things.
so many different things. So even pop into a building and just say, "Hey, I've never been here before. Tell me about you."
You've
Like,
said that people have done that in this building, right? Because
Literally
they see the
people.
lights on, they go, "What is this?"
Literally
Right?
people.
Yeah.
One of my tenants in the front of the building is a custom home builder and he's a developer and he's building a entire community down on Randleman and I-85 down there.
Yeah.
So it's just really building that sense of community. In our building, we have 8 offices upstairs that are available. So if somebody is not already involved and is a small business owner looking for office
What an
space,
opportunity.
come downtown. We have
Yeah.
free parking. The internet and utilities are included. And
Well,
come hang
look
out
at
in the
Amy
building.
and I mean, we came here for the Triad Real Producers,
Yeah.
for the murder mystery.
Yeah.
Loved the vibe. She and I talked about, hey, this would be awesome to bring TJ here and do a podcast.
Yes.
And then you invited us to another event.
Absolutely.
We
Yeah.
came. It was amazing. We loved the vibe even more.
We're part of the community and want to be part of the community.
And
Exactly.
that's the whole thing because this is where we do our business. So why would we not bring it back?
That's right.
Realtors need to love their city. How can you sell
All
your
day.
city if you don't love
And
your
this is
city?
an amazing city to be in.
Exactly.
And it's growing and it's
Constantly
diverse
growing.
and there's a lot of culture and there's a lot of
Community.
new things, new
Yes,
things happening.
exactly.
And unless you get down a lot of times to this area, you don't know that because we're in our
Yep.
little pockets a lot of times.
And
so I think it's a great
The
opportunity.
new businesses that are coming downtown are incredible. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
really cool shops that are coming. I'm not going to let a little cat out of the bag, but maybe Mass General might be moving into the Crest
Really?
building.
Now that would be amazing.
That was only revealed because we made poor decisions tonight, and so
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so
if
Well,
we
we're
let
having a
that-
Fortified Dreams
Yes.
beverage.
I appreciate that.
We love that.
that's amazing.
But bringing a really big major retailer downtown is going to bring
yeah.
a ton of activity downtown. And then I don't know if you guys know, but the NC Folk Festival in September is hosting The Roots.
I saw that.
Roots.
I am so
That
excited
is
about that.
amazing.
Oh, we've got
Hello.
applause
Oh my God.
happening around us right now.
Thank you. The expectation of 175,000 people in
I
downtown
know.
Greensboro
If
is
you've never
incredible.
done the folk festival, it's incredible.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
my
Oh,
God,
it's
amazing. What a fun
insane.
event.
Exactly. And if we
Insane.
have to do something fun in our building to have people
Well,
come
we can be here. Amy and I and Rick.
And
Mixer
do-
Rick
yes.
and TJ. I mean, we might just
and
want to
do
come hang out.
some refreshments, some activities during the folk festival. We could potentially host an act
We
in our
could,
building.
Would that not be so
There
fun?
would be some cool things. So,
So
yes,
many
bring
opportunities.
We've
it all
got
back around. I love
so
it.
much.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
Aleka, we love you. We thank you.
Oh,
we will be
this is
bringing you
great.
back. We will be back at your space recording.
Absolutely.
Fortified Dreams. Y'all, it's the most amazing space ever.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
This is
Come
great.
hang out anytime.
Yes.
Yep. Reach
She's
out.
She's just fun to hang out with too.
I mean,
just on
we,
top of
we
everything
do
else.
love hanging out with
But
her.
no, thank you so much for having us. Thank you for allowing us to use this space for the podcast.
yes.
This
My
is
gosh.
great. Hopefully, it's going to
I'm
bring a lot
excited.
more visibility to what's happening down here.
Yes.
And
Come
this is a
downtown.
great area. So
Yeah.
And thank
please.
you to everyone for watching. Please subscribe. Please leave us comments. Share us with your friends. And we look forward to seeing you in the near future.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.